Hello everyone, my name is Brenton or Cranky and I have an awful YouTube channel and you're watching it, and welcome to the Seattle Bigfoots. We've just done our expansion draft and our regular draft, which we did pretty well, and now we're at sort of the re-sign phase and figuring out what we want to do with this team. So we have 14 players that are restricted. We're going to let a few of these obviously slip on through to free agency because we don't really want to keep them. We want to stay young. I think that's the best way to go, although we kind of need to hit a cap minimum here. So Martin Hansel is one, he's restricted. Grubauer, I think we really need to look at our list here. Is there a list of full contracts? So this is going to be a lot of this episode. We're going to hit free agency in this episode too, and we'll get through it. So we'll just sort of see, we'll go position by position. We'll just see who we've got here. So centers. I've got a lot of centers here, so there are a few players that we can kind of let go through. Cobb's definitely one that we'll sign here, especially if we can get him cheap. Is there a way to get him cheap? Oh my god, there's a big way to get him cheap. Let's go 8 years by 1.2. Oh wait, he's only high bottom. Yeah, because if he can, we'll see how he goes. But anyway, I think there's something there, right? We'll keep this guy on board, but I really don't want to actually pay him that much. I'll give you 2 years at 1.6 because again, we just need to get rid of cap. I'm pretty happy with that team. There are some other. Oh, obviously we need to get Nolan Patrick under the books. So 3. Oh damn, I was going to give him the max, but. Offer contract, so he's ready to play now. He's 77. We probably don't need Hansel, but we might sign him anyway just to have a contract under the books, and plus we can trade him away for assets at the deadline, right? So let's go 2 years at that. That should do the trick, I would say. So that's all that. Left wing wise, we're in need of at least 4. I mean, we do need to sign some sort of team here. We won't offer him a contract. There's not. Oh yeah, I'll just double check the other guys we kind of need to give contracts to. Yeah, there's no one here that ridiculously needs a contract right now. Okay, but Mistrov, Scott Lawton is someone that we'll definitely give a contract to. Say 2 years at that. That's going to be fine. We can trade away that contract if we need to. Matt Nieto, I think we'll just give him 1. Oh god. Okay, we'll just give you 1 year, just to work your stuff out, and we'll sort of figure out where you are at the end of it. And that's fine. Barnes is going to be too low. We'll come back to Mistrov, but I think we'll probably end up signing him. We just need to kind of work out what else we're going to get. Connor Brown, someone that we definitely want in our club. We probably want to sign him long term. He is a top 9 forward. We'll give him 1.85. It's going to be very similar to his actual contract, just a little bit shy, but if we can do it at that, we're pretty happy. Pitlick. Yeah, we'll sign. We won't let you go away for nothing. 1 year. We'll just sign you for 1 year at that. We'll do. And Roden, who really probably won't end up being anything. Might as well sign him to a 3 year at that. See if he'll take that on board. And yeah, we'll sign you and stick you in the AHL. You definitely have some potential there. Defenseman. This is where it's going to get a bit funky here. So we have a pretty decent defenseman. Like these 3 are our core. So everything else, I mean, we kind of need to sign people, don't we? Lilgren, we'll definitely give a contract. He's a low chance to be elite. If we can shove him in the AHL now, that's what we want to do with him. Everyone else we can kind of keep off for now. So it's really about just getting everyone sorted here. So anyone who has real potential here, so a top 6D. Now we'll just sign you for 2 years there. That will be fine. So it's just making sure that we can field an AHL team as well. Like, you got to think, maybe 1 or 2 of these kids will end up being a low 80 player, which can be handy. That is not a player we are going to continue with, I don't think. We don't have that much of a need to sign someone to that big of a contract, I don't think. That's fine. The only thing I could do is I can give him 1 year, because then we're still just cap compliant at that point. Dahan is definitely getting a deal. Oh, geez, he wants some money, doesn't he? Yeah, we'll give him 2 at 4. I don't like that I have to give away this much money. And Dumoulin is going to want what? He wants the same deal. He has a chance to be a top 4 forward bot. So yeah, we'll give you that. And then that should do that. And our goalies. So we have an elite starter. We have Malcolm Subban and we have Grubauer. So Grubauer will definitely sign, but more of a look to trade away. Actually, I might even just qualify him RFA. Malcolm Subban's probably going to be our go-to of the future. How much does he want for 3 years? Yeah. Can I sign it for more? I can sign it for more. You know what? This is probably going to be smart. If I can get him for 1.2 for 5 years, that is a handy backup. So let's see what will happen there. So that is everyone, I believe. So we'll now just advance a day. I don't know how that... Is there a quick button for advance a day? There used to be a quick button to do it, but I don't think there is. So let's see who does what. And then hopefully... How do I advance a day? Surely there's advanced day. Here we go. Advanced day. Let's see. Accepted, 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 accepted. Rejected. Okay, so Marty Hansel has rejected. Everyone else has accepted. Okay, so we can let Hansel sort of go through. I kind of want Hansel done because he'll be just a deadline trade for us. So, all right, let's give him just a little bit more money. He obviously wants the term there. Right, all right, let's give you 4.6, say 4.6. We can hold off a bit of cap too. I just don't want 2 year. You know, we can hold off cap. We've got that much space, so. I just don't want to be sort of holding on to too much cap. Rejected. I want to test free agent market this offseason. Maybe more cash can persuade me. Okay. In which case, we're only going for a 1 year deal here because we can retain salary to sort of sweeten the deal. But let's see if we can get him at, say, 5.2. Because then we can retain a fair bit and be a pretty good... deal for a team. He makes 5.2 in 1 year. Like, it's probably not realistic, but I don't think we're going to find a... See, now I'm starting to think. Still, got to player morale? Okay. What's the player morale thing? Oh, what do you want? Meet with player. At times, I don't want to walk into the locker room. You only just got here. I hear a lot of feedback. I'm comfortable and need some changes. Assertive. Let's go motivating. Motivation has resulted in culture and morale to improve because we're motivating him. That's why. Let's get out of this. Okay, so we're gonna offer Hansel 6 mil. We can retain 3 and trade him away. Not straight away, but yeah. So let's see if he'll do that because it's only 1 year. Let's go 6 because it's a fair chunk of change here that we're giving you, Hansel. Let's see, but I don't think he's going to stay on. It's a lot to kind of do. Hopefully he gets a bit greedy and short-sighted. That's rejected. Okay, maybe more cash can persuade me. We're going to take one more stab at this and we'll go 6. Oh, I should even go 7 because then it's a 3.5 trade. I mean, we're right at the cap, aren't we? There's nothing to really lose here. It's a little bit ridiculous, but at the same time, we're sort of just trying to hit the cap floor, aren't we? So let's go 7. All right, if he doesn't take this, I'm not going any higher. That's ridiculous, Martin Hansel. You're making what you'd make in 2 years in 1 year. So let's see if he takes the 7 1 year deal. Yeah, Bemistrov. Accepted. Okay. Okay, so that's at least sorted. Let's go to contracts. Wait, I only gave you 1 year, didn't I? Oh god. I'm starting to think I didn't give him 1 year. I'm starting to think I gave him a bunch of years. Just going to double check that I gave you... Yeah, I gave you 1 year. Oh god. But Mistrov, yeah, we might as well just snap you up real quick. We don't want someone going away to free agency for no, especially if it's that. We may as well. Unsigned players to the free agency phase. No, everything else is fine. Grubauer, we'll just see what happens there. I don't want to sign him to a 3-year deal and then trade him away, especially for a player who's just going to live in the AHL. That's the next thing, is we need to sort of look to sign some goalies here. So, Pro Scout on the line, edit trade block. Okay, yeah, Martin Hansel. Yeah, those are pretty much it, really. That's pretty much our thing. We're after very young. No, wants. Sorry, oops. Surplus is just anything really. Our wants are young players. Yeah, I mean that's our wants. We just need draft picks really, and go from there. So let's. Oh, it's July 1st. Sign free agents. Ooh, this is the exciting bit. Let's see who is available. Oh my lord, David Pastrnak. Oh, he's a restricted free agent. I was going to say. My goodness. Okay, so Tyler Johnson went to free agency. Carl Osner. We have some good players here that we can definitely look at. What about goalies? Let's just double check goalies here. Is there a good goalie that sort of flew in? No, not really. Grubauer sort of came here. We shouldn't have given away for nothing, but that's fine. Okay, so we need a... Let's see if there's a good potential goalie sort of in the market here. There isn't really one, is there? Fringe starter. This guy here, we'll sign. We'll stick him in the AHL. And we'll stick you on the AHL as well. Oh, okay. Well, there's 2 players that we've just sort of dealt with in the AHL. Everyone else is going to be, you know, whatevers. So we still have a fair bit of cap space. So we can really try... I mean, we can... I don't know how many picks that is, and whether we can get them back, but... I mean, if we get a 21-year-old elite forward... we may as well try, right? I don't think you would sign here anyway. Offer contract. Let's see if you. Let's see what you do. This year's 1st and 3rd round pick. Yeah, I mean, I would do it. I mean, I know offering said contracts doesn't really happen in the NHL. I will give 2 years at, no, just 1 year at, say, 6. And we'll see if we can give him a similar deal to Hansel and just get a pick from him. Derek Pouliot made it through. Ooh. Yeah, let's just double check here. I'll make sure that we're not missing out on a youngish player that has a chance to be something. So he's a top 6 forward potential. So we definitely don't want to play around here. We're going to offer him the max that we can on an entry level deal. We don't want to play around with players like that, even if there's a chance that they can make it. You just don't want to F them around. Derek Pouliot is someone we definitely wanted our team, because he, again, there's a chance that he could do what he needs to do here. So there you go, Derek Pouliot. None required for us to sign him, so that's really good. I think that's going to be it pretty much for our team. Oh, Bo Bennett. Oh, he wants a pretty big deal. I mean, our team's pretty well sussed out, so we're all just like sort of heading into the minors and going down that route. Is there anyone that just wants sort of a 1 year deal? Justin Williams wants a 1 year deal. There's another like sort of deadliney player that we can look to offset at some point midway through the season. And yeah, so now we'll head... Alright, so I'm happy with this team. I want you guys to put in the comments what do you think I should have done, but we're going to advance a day here. And we're going to see if... Oh, no one bit. We got no bites. No bites. Come on, someone's got to bite on this. Okay, offer accepted. Offer accepted. Offer accepted. Okay, so we got our young players that, you know, do have potential. So that's perfect. That's really the ones we want to do. Thomas Tatar, great. We have a draft pick there. That's probably a second round pick. Williams, another pick there. Derek Pouliot, that's great. Okay, now let's sort of go into the fun areas. Oh my God! I'm not able to join your team. My previous team still decides whether they match your offer. Okay, are they going to match the offer is the question. Wow, that was very quick. Let's edit the trade and take a look at who you are offering us. I want to see their potential. Oh, he has a 21. Sonny Milano, 21, low chance of being a top forward. You know what, we might hold off on that just for the moment because their stock may come out a little bit, especially if a team gets a little bit desperate. Okay, let's see. Our favorite has been matched by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Oh, no. Well, that was a smart one by the Pens. There's no point letting him go. Your offer sheet has been resolved. The Boston Bruins have chosen not to match your offer with the Monticello involved. You must supply 2 picks. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have David Pastrnak in our team, so that's kind of changed things. I could probably trade him for more than a first and a third, really, if I want to, but that is going to be a little bit nuts. Oh my God, is that... Oh no, I thought it was Martin Jones for a second. So Martinez and Grabner for a second, a third, and Jones. Who's Jones? This is going to be very interesting. I might even just take this. You know, this is a fair bit of salary off the books. He's a mid-level top 6 forward, a second and a third. My goodness, that is such a tempting trade. Oh, I'm gonna say no. Oh, that's so tempting. How many years? See, Martinez. The thing is, we need to hit the basement. We need to hit the salary cap basement. That's the problem. Yeah, right now I probably can't do that. Oh God, because it's gonna wipe off 5 mil. Then again, I can overpay for some contracts that are left. Oh. Goodness. So this puts me under the cap, doesn't it? Oh, no, so it's including... What's Grabner? Grabner's an 81, isn't he? And Martinez is an 84. Yeah, I can't say no to that. I can't say no to that deal. That is such a good deal for us. Okay, let's... hopefully we haven't missed too much of the boat on free agency because we might be able to sort of replace, you know what, we might be able to here, replace our D-man. Okay, so there's 5 mil. This brings us back up to the floor at least. Get back to us tomorrow, and we need a left wing to replace Thingo. Should we go? Let's get Chris Kunitz. Let's bring Kunitz into the fold again. Again, just 1 year. That's all we need to do. He has no team interests. I think we should be fine there to hopefully pick him up. Let's see how we ended up going here. Okay, advance day. Everyone said they were going to agree to it. Rejected. My goal is to win. I don't think your team is going to... Perhaps more money can change my mind. Rejected. My goal is to win. Okay. Okay, so you guys are going to play hardball, see. Let's see what we can do. Oh, they're off the market now. Well, that kind of ruins that, doesn't it? Let's bring in you. Oh my God, you want some money, don't you? Are you a restricted free agent? We're not going to pay that much for you. Yeah, let's go 4, and then we can retain a bunch for you, and hopefully trade you off for like a 3rd round pick or something. It's not our money that we're spending, so that's fine. I can't believe we've got David Pastrnak, so that means we need to try get a first, really. We've got the 2nd and the 3rd back already, so we need to try get a first to this draft. It would be a good draft pick, that's the thing. I probably traded away someone that was really quite decent. So yeah, that's, wow. I'm a little bit shocked here. All right, let's try fill up our team with a few just meh players that have a little bit of potential here. Obviously like a mid top 4, like, is there anyone who's young that still has a bit of potential here that isn't a restricted free agent? Let's go UFA. We just want UFAs. We don't want to have to give away anything here. Top forward. How old is he? See, everyone's quite old. Yeah, we'll pick up both of these guys here. Okay, so they're entry-level deals here, but that's okay. It's just really to fill out our lineup. That's pretty much all it is, really. We're not after miracles. We're just after a couple of players that can come in, that are young, that can sort of sit in our AHL development team and do what they need to do while we're sort of still filling out our lineup. I think the computer will now automatically do the rest because I don't really care about the scrubs that we're going to be picking up here. I think we fielded an okay team. I guess the only thing is hopefully we don't come last, because then I've traded away our first round draft pick for David Pastrnak, but then again, he looks like he's going to be really good. So did I do the wrong thing? I don't think I did. So let's sim to next season. We're going to start here. Beautiful. So we picked up all the players that we wanted. Our fans are not going to be thrilled with what we put on the ice. Although, to be honest, I've gone out and I've got David Pastrnak extremely early. That gives us a star player, a star forward. He's not really going to have anyone to play with. He's probably not going to be happy here for the first year, but he needs to know that he's part of the future. And hopefully he realizes that. Just wanted to check in deal for Philip Grubauer. We don't really have a deal for him right now. I don't know what we're going to do with him. Actually, I think we might even just trade the rights for it. We might just trade the rights for him. Let's maybe see if there is a team that is interested from the outset for a Philip Grubauer like player, because we don't really have much use for him, to be honest, and I don't know how to make a trade. How do I make a trade? Propose trade. Here we go. So yeah, very happy with what we massed today. So I think we're good here. Bear in mind, we also got Nolan Patrick, so we've got a center for Pastrnak to play with. Philip Grubauer. Let's see if there is a player here that is kind of wanting to pick him up. I don't think there is going to be anyone. What about the Wilds? Is there anyone that's going to want an unsigned player and they can just give us... Let's go a second round pick. Come on, that's fair. Come on. I'll just look right here. Vegas thing came out ahead here. Beautiful. So I just got a second round pick for a goalie I wasn't even going to use. So that's awesome. I'm happy with that. So yeah, let's keep going. Oh, nope. Let's keep going here. So we're going to advance another day. No. We're simming to season start, Brenton. What are we doing here? This isn't how we do things. So then we're going to sim some of the preseason games. We'll kind of let view earner goals. Let's see what you guys want. I expect to boost oh god. I want an average of concession fan happiness and boost our team chemistry by 5 to 77. Then I get more money. Before the upcoming seasons. Okay, yeah, let's get this done. Okay. After injuries, trades, and other events. Yeah. Oh god, I was meant to leave that on. Okay. So this is our team. It isn't great. What I do see is... Where's Nolan? Okay, I think I need to sort of bring up Nolan. I want him in the NHL from the start, really. I kind of want Cobb playing as well, to be honest. Especially over someone that is really not going to progress any further. Roussel's another player that's probably not going to progress very far. So Connor Brown, so like I'm happy with our start here. Hansel, I mean, yeah, bear in mind we're going to be trading some of these players, so there are definitely going to be gaps for them. Where is defense? Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Where's our scratch players? Who isn't playing for whatever reason? Okay, yeah, I'm fine with these guys just sort of riding the pine for a bit. Now we need to figure out what done. No. What are you doing to me? What is this team doing to me? How do I roster moves? Is there like a roster moves? Roster moves. Here we go. Nolan Patrick needs to play ASAP in this lineup. So select, call up to the NHL. There we go. What about Nieto? We'll leave him down. We'll leave him down for now. I'm kind of okay with that. Who else? Who's someone that we could send down that we're just like, yeah, that's fine. Like, it doesn't matter too much. We don't have a huge amount of cap space either, which is good. So that means we're going to fulfill our duties there. There was someone that I was like, we don't need him as a forward. It might be Smith, Pelly, Burmistrov. Who was it that there was a forward that were like, we don't really need you anymore. And they were just taking up space. They're like an 88 or something. Maybe Roussel? Smith, Pelly. No, it wasn't you. Where was it? Maybe it was Burmistrov. No, you had potential. Who was it that was in that position? And I was like, why is he... Yeah, it must be Roussel. Unless it's this guy here. No? It must be Roussel. So Roussel can go down. Confirm. Send to minus. Okay. Edit lines. Okay. So we're going to need to put in center. Dress player. Dress. Put Nolan Patrick in there. Beautiful. You are definitely getting good minutes here. Oh, that was it. It was Carlson. So we'll put Carlson on the wing. He can just fill a wing role for now. Like, it doesn't need to be anything amazing. Again, we don't have the best team in the world. Goalies wise, these are our two goalies, but we want this guy to become an elite goaltender. And we want Subban, who we've signed for quite a while. We want him to kind of do what he wants to do, really. He's gonna get away with a lot, this player. He is signed for 5 years at 1.2, so if he can even get up to an 82, I'm stoked about that. Alright, so we are pretty much done. I'm just gonna hit that lovely save button. We're gonna get through to the start of the season. Beautiful. So save file. Okay, so if I get an injury or anything, then I've kind of just got to deal with it, don't I? We'll see how it goes. It's going to keep showing me injuries, and then I'll rejig the lineup, but I want to get as much time for Nolan as possible. Let's go September, and we will edit to, say, October. When does the season start? Preseason. Wait, are these preseason games? Preseason games. Whoa, the season starts late. I don't get why the season starts so late. It's starting a lot earlier than that. I'm done with my scouting trip. Ooh, edit scouting assignment. Okay, where can we send you? We'll go send you to the OHL for, let's go 5 weeks. Because we're going to try for Nagel a first round pick. Allocate budget. That's fine. Player salaries. Oh, we do have... Oh, so I've kind of gone over budget there. Oopsies. Promotions. I've got to spend the budget. Okay, let's go max there, and then advertising. We need to just advertise a lot. And then, yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. We don't need to put too much into arena operations. Set promotional nights. Okay, let's go with... Well, Vegas is in town. It's the home opener. We need to get something here. David Pastrnak bobblehead night right there. Done and dusted. Then we're going up against the Dallas Stars. In which case, Nolan Patrick bobblehead night needs to be done. Everyone needs to get their bobbleheads. Let's see. Is there anyone else that's kind of funky here? The Devils. Arizona Coyotes. That's going to be a tough game to get people to come in. So you know what? Hat giveaway. Hat giveaway. There we go. Nashville. Let's go a puck giveaway for that one. Where's another team that's just like, oh, who cares? They're in town. The Islanders. There's a... Oops, I probably shouldn't have said who cares, but you guys know what I mean. Winnipeg Jets. No real heated rivalry there, so we'll do a bobblehead night for that one. And then last game of the season against the Pittsburgh Penguins, we can't do anything, so that is going to be that. Save and exit. Beautiful. I'm happy with that. So we get a nice little bobblehead night. Oh, lost morale for being injured. Great. Recovering from injury. Yay. Okay, so we have not started off very well. I will obviously have to keep changing my lineup and oh my god, we're getting players on waivers. Yeah, I know all about waivers. It's fine. Because of multiple locker room interactions. Okay, so we're just going to hit the save button. We're going to figure out what's the problem with the arena, and then that is going to be the whole video, and we're going to start the season ready to rock and roll, pretty much. Save file. I wish it showed up that I had an injured player. That would be the easiest way to sort of deal with life, but that's okay. Okay, is there a way to sort of turn on... I'm going to turn on that they can change the lines, and I'll just keep an eye on it. Oh, Jesus, okay. Maybe it's in rules? Assistant coach assist lines. Determine manager's roster. Determine how much... Yeah, it's going minimal changes. Just when there's an injury or something and I don't pick it up straight away, they can move stuff around a little bit and then I can sort of swap it back after a few games. Okay, so it says upgrade and maintain the arena. Okay, what's the problem here? Alright, so the bathrooms need a little bit of work, so let's repair these guys. We're going to be pretty stingy to start off with, and then a bit closer to the end, we'll see how much budget we have left, and then buy something. But that is the whole video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's a bit labor intensive, this one, and I kind of rambled a lot. If you did make it this far, definitely hit that sub button. Otherwise, I have a podcast called It's a Hockey Night, which I do, which is very fun. So just remember that one. Go have a look at that on iTunes. If you can, leave us a rating. That really does help me out. A few people have asked, how do I help you out? That's the best way right now. Hit that like button. Tell all your friends. Put a comment down below. What do you think? David Pastrnak, a Bigfoot. Thanks for watching, guys. See you and bye.